big in the news tonight as well. Volunteers, coaches, and parents and kids who want to play recreational sports are making their concerns known.
Yeah, the Baltimore County Department of Rec and Parks wants to make some big changes to the way its programs operate. Let's go to WMAR 2 News' Elizabeth Worthington, who spoke to some volunteers who say that these changes are not going to help the kids.
Yeah, it's called Reimagining Recreation and Parks, but people we talk to worry some programs won't be reimagined, rather they'll be wiped out entirely. The county unveiled this plan back in December, and volunteers who run these youth sports programs felt blindsided by the announcement. And they say these changes they fear will either cost parents more money or force programs to shut down.
Well done, William.
It takes thousands of volunteers to run recreational sports programs in Baltimore County, and they've basically operated the same way for the 74-year history of the Parks and Rec Department. But the county wants to quote-unquote modernize the system, so it hired a national consulting firm to suggest some changes.
I think you would struggle to find anyone in a rec council who is in favor of this.
We were not asked as to any of the program implementation. Zero.
Paul Amirault has been a volunteer since 1981, currently serving on the Perry Hall Recreation Council. Anthony Hammond is a volunteer program coordinator for Perry Hall Boys Youth Lacrosse. Using the fields here at Perry Hall Park has always been free. That would change under the new plan. Recreation councils will be charged to use fields that their taxes pay to maintain.
And that's the craziest thing. They won't tell us how much the fees will be. And these are to be implemented July 1. So we've got budgets and registrations already going on without knowing what the fees will be. You can't do that.
Paul and Anthony say even if some teams aren't priced out, they could lose access to their fields anyway. The new plan gives permit priority to teams in neighboring towns over some local teams.
I think that it'll change the ability for rec and travel teams to get access to their local fields. It will likely reduce the number of volunteers because many volunteers are parents, and if the kids leave, the parents will leave with them. And so we're very concerned about the health of the programs.
A lot of people are. An online petition started over the weekend has more than 700 signatures. Anthony shared an email with us from the Parks and Rec director saying the department is conducting a legal review and won't be answering questions from the councils until that review is complete.
We're happy to help the county try to solve problems, but we don't want to see new ones created.
And the department director, Bob Smith, tells us the department is right now in the process of convening work groups with these program coordinators. He also says, quote, as Baltimore County continues to make record investments in recreation and park assets, we have a responsibility to modernize the department by standardizing and streamlining processes. Recreation and nature councils will continue to be a vital partner as we work together to build a more inclusive and efficient system that more equitably serves residents across Baltimore County.
Well, this is right in my neighborhood. It hits home for a lot of people whose kids play sports. Is there any way for parents to get involved or say anything?
Yes, so aside for signing that petition, which obviously has a lot of signatures already, you can also go to a community input meeting on Wednesday at Dundalk Elementary School at 6:30. The county's hosting these different town hall style meetings for each district. Wednesday will be District 7.
Can I just ask you, if I have a team in Overly, I can go to Perry Hall, bump that Perry Hall team off the field so I can have a field?
Right.
If I pay?
Right.
And they don't know how much you're going to have to pay.
Because they're switching the priority order. Yeah.
All right, we're going to definitely attend that meeting. There's going to be a lot of
Oh, you're not kidding about that.
All right, thanks a lot, Elizabeth.